Well, hello, and welcome to another day at the Great River Valley System in Railroader. It's morning, and it's time to switch out the train and assemble the large freight train that's going to East Whittier from Andrews. We have a lot of cars to assemble, and some of these are actually going to Snowbird Paper, which is just over there. You can barely see it in the distance. We've got two we picked up. Actually, we had 10 we picked up from there. I parked 8 of them way back there because this is where they're going. And we've got the two that are going back to East Whittier. So let's go ahead and grab up from this line all the Whittier cars, and we'll pull ahead all the Snowbird ones as well. Um, we get them up to a convenient spot and break the train and back all the Whittier cars on track 2. So, without further ado, have a little help from our assistant locomotive operator. A good solid couple, albeit a little bit hard. Okay, let's pull this train headaways. We're currently running a lash up of a pair of late consolidations, the C55. Will do. Makes it much more convenient to get here. Let's go forward 10. Actually, we don't even need to go that far. It looks like we only need about 5 cars worth. We'll go back 10 and see where we are. This will be part of a series where we'll be trying to follow various train operations on this railroad, where we assemble the 2 freight trains. The other one is at East Whittier and needs to come over here. And we have lugs to move and passengers to move. Both of the passenger trains are actually on their way, heading towards each other. They generally rendezvous around Alarka Junction. we'll catch up with them in a bit. This will be interesting because I haven't switched out this industry in a while. I haven't actually begun pulpwood operations as I've been too busy upgrading locomotives and making better passenger service and making sure that they have enough trains moving logs, etc., to keep the sawmill happy. To get this train coupled up, let's have a look at my score and see how I'm doing. We're at overall 110%, and the passenger service is at 100%. The passenger equipment could be better at 99%. Otherwise, everything else is really good. So we've got our train coupled up here. Let's release the handbrake. And I'm going to run back here to the other end. Okay, we got to drop this one off on our way to Snowbird. Actually, let's go the other side and so we can keep an eye on what's happening back here. In the meantime, let's head out. So this last car will go to is going to the fuel and coal, oil and coal. And we'll be stopping there on our way. It's going to take some moments when we get over to Snowbird because I'm not exactly sure where all these sightings are because it's been a really long time since I last switched them. Could be doing this with one locomotive, but there is a certain lack of places to park things, which is why as we pass the Y up here on our right on the other side of the train, you'll see that there's a car parked over there. Our eastbound passenger train is just about to descend the grade into a town with a really complicated name, Masala or something like that. Which is why I have all these locomotives to get these trains up and down that grade. One of my next purchases is going to be a switcher for over here. I have various locomotives stationed at various places. There's one in 060 in East Whittier and another one at Bryson. And I have consolidation sitting around Alarka, and there's another one sitting at Nathala. Okay, let's get slowed down here so we can put this where it needs to go. Come on, a little further. So we'll just slip this coal car right in here. see where this goes. Ah, so that back this in here, I should check to make sure that we have the train to Alarka set to go to the right place and everything is good over there. Go ahead and pull ahead one car, a couple of cars, and then I'm going to double check routing of the passenger train to Alarka just to make sure. Okay, we're good from Hemingway into Alarka Junction and through the Alarka Junction yard and out the other side. Now let's make sure everything is good up here. Okay, so we want to go into the engine shed. And there's a reason for this. We'll go out the other side like this. Because when the passenger train gets there, going through the engine shed will put the train in the right place so that we can back past the water and coal so that we can make sure and refill it before we continue on the journey. But now, let's get back over here. It's actually a fairly nice game. I won't begrudge it that, like a lot of train games, it's kind of boring when you get into the actual operations of the trains. Uh, it does get a little exciting at times when you have to pass two of them. But hey, that's what makes it exciting. It is multiplayer, although I haven't done a lot of multiplayer yet. Coming up on the turnout paper plant, we'll be shifting directions in a second. I do like the quality. It is not quite as cartoony as some games. Actually, let's do this. This will make life better. Get these cleared up in a bit too. Okay, so we have to go here. Gonna end up with a lot of windows open in a moment. Aren't going to this one. Stop. Okay, let's just stop while I try to figure out where I'm going. I think straight back. Okay, next on the list. Okay, 2 cars to that track. Now to figure out where I'm going. SH1 or 2 location. Oh, okay, I gotta go all the way back there, which means I have to do a run around. Okay, back to the train. Forward. What we'll do is we're gonna push the 3 cars, go to the complete other side of the facility, back, cut them loose, so we get them into. Okay, now let's cut these guys loose and we'll get rid of this one because we're just over here and might as well just do it. But it's going over there. go back. As we continue, once we get these cars parked at the Snowbird Paper, I think we'll cut it there and move on to train assembly in the next video. As always, I invite you to like and subscribe. If you wish, you can make comments or ask questions in the comments, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability or present other ones. We're coming up on having 200 subscribers. It's taken forever to get to 200 subscribers, and I should do something special. So maybe I should do another organ video where I play something on the organ for everybody. I am the head organist at the Heights Theater in Columbia Heights, Minnesota. I play theater organ. This is different from church organ, but if you've watched any of my organ videos, you will know the inherent difference in the two instruments. Or perhaps we can do a tour of some place. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Okay, let's just go reverse. Give me some speed here. If you have any thoughts on what you might like to see for a 200 viewer special, be sure to leave those also in the comments, and we'll see what we can do. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, it seems. I think 13 years. But I hadn't done a whole lot with it for a while. And there's an orphaned channel that belongs to me, but I can't get access to it because that email address no longer exists. I had a roommate at the time who had this brilliant idea that we could have our own internet server. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a cool idea. I didn't realize, however, that he would then try to steal my web pages. And my uh, internet thing, and it led to a huge, massive fight when I suggested that I should sue him for copyright infringement. That did not go well. Oh well. These are the life lessons that we all need to learn. But that's far behind me. But you can still find that channel. It's still out there. There isn't a whole lot on it. There's some, I think there's a couple of organ videos and like how to rebuild player pianos, because I used to do that too. Um, but yeah. So anyway, as I said, if you enjoy these videos, or if you have a comment or maybe a suggestion to the 200 video or 200 viewer or 200 subscribers special, uh, be sure to put that in the comments. Otherwise, we'll be looking for you on the next track. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.